What about this boa? What does this look like? Oh, hi, you're being textured, aren't you? Well, that's embarrassing. That's like walking in on someone while they're changing. That was a little bit awkward. I guess I'll just act like that didn't happen. And this is what happens if you don't eat your vegetables. You sprout arms and you become this colossal thing that is an alien. And well, actually, you know what? Maybe there's a perk to this, because if anyone pisses you off, you can use your second mouth inside your mouth to shoot out and shut them up pretty fast. If you've seen the Alien movies. Hey, you guys, what's up? So I spied this little gem on the mod workshop. It is the Xenomorph Rex. It is heavily in production right now. They have a lot of stuff to do with it. So right now, it kind of looks like a Rex that has extra arms and a modified head to an extent. And judging from how good the head looks right now, I think it's going to look really, really good. But I just need it to be like more complete is what I need it to be. Like, I mean, the way it's seating right now, it looks kind of cool. I will say this, it does feel a little bit cheesy, but at the end of the day, it has custom stats, and it is going to be a unique creature. I spoke with the mod developer, and he's currently working on modeling this as an entire creature. So think of this as like a preview. You can currently see the skull and the additional arms and all that fun stuff, so that it is definitely possible to like model an entire creature. Like the Indominus Rex, for instance. That was a creature. It started out as a reskin Giga, guys, and then it turned into its own creature. So with that said, I figured I would spawn this guy in, check him out, and that's what we're gonna do right now. We're just gonna walk on up to this guy, punch his leg, and we'll see. It's like half Rex, half alien. So it has 704,000 health, and I'm not sure how much damage it does. I'm gonna spawn in a training dummy actually, and we're gonna check out this thing and see how much damage it does. I don't know if I mentioned it or not, but it is also going to get some custom sounds and a custom scream. So let's take this fancy thing. Oh god, my body's clipping through it. All right, let's see how much damage it does. 961, 961, 961. So it doesn't really have that much damage proportional to what its health is. I feel like it should do a lot more damage for what its health currently is. Its health is 704,000. Like, that is a ton of health. It's too bad it doesn't have the custom sound yet either. Like, you could see the T-Rex jaw clipping underneath it and stuff. But I mean, all in all, I think it will be a really cool creature once it's said and done. And I think this is a cool little preview to what it's going to be eventually. Now, it is a little bit buggy. It is a little bit weird, like I said, but I do think it's going to be a decent creature once it is complete. But like I said, this is just the starting phase of what this thing is supposed to be. So everything starts from somewhere, guys. Like, again, referencing the Indominus Rex. That started out as a reskin Giga. Look what it is today. It can camo, it summons its own creatures, it's incredibly strong, it can actually rival some of the Genesis creatures. As you've seen in my Let's Play, I've soloed Wardens on my Indominus Rex. All around, it's awesome, and I'm hoping this thing turns out to be the same thing once it's said and done. But with that said, we're gonna take this Giga right here, and we are going to show it that aliens at the end. It would be cool too if he had acid blood. Like, every time something bit it, it hurt it because acid blood. That would make so much sense. Guys, in the comment section below, let me know what you think about that. Or if you remember anything from the Aliens movies, let me know so I can pass information on to the mod dev and improve this. But we're gonna have them fight because we can make them fight. Don't bite me, you douche. Alright, you're gonna go ahead and fight this guy. Oh god, you're gonna take a while to take down, aren't you? That Rex, the alien, I don't even think the alien Rex is gonna be able to take him on. Oh well, that's it. That's the name of the game. Like, I like how the Rex currently has all, like, you can see all the texturing and stuff that is done on the Rex. That's gonna be like the color of the thing once it's done too. That's pretty cool, but I don't think it's gonna be able to take on this Giga because it needs its, I think it needs its damage buffed big time. I think it'd be cool if, like, somehow the Dilo acid spit attack was taken and that was amplified to do like wicked crazy damage. I think that would be perfect actually to use for this guy for like its special attack, the Dilo's special attack to what is it? It shoots acid in your face and blinds you and poisons you and it does damage, but it could do more damage, way more damage, and it could obviously blind you, maybe slow you. I'm not sure what else that acid did. I knew it ate through, like, it used to eat through all the armor in the movie, I think. Another thing I would be really scared about is copyright, because I don't know how copyright works, guys, but I don't know if mod developers are allowed to take creatures and then make them from movies and implement them into games. Like, I don't know if the guy that made the Indominus Rex had any issues with copyright or anything like that. And oh, the alien died. Oh shit, it just disappeared. Oh, do you really? Come on, like, what? You don't like the taste of acid blood? All right, whatever. That's not my problem. Anyways, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to spawn in a couple more. But yeah, copyright. I don't know how copyright would work. I'd be scared out of my mind to be a mod dev. Working on projects like this, I'd be scared as shit. I guess there's some kind of like fair use law or something. I don't know. I'm not a copyright lawyer. See, now this looks a lot better too, because now they're not like looking down awkwardly and shit. It looks really good now, in my opinion, when it's like this. But then when it aims its head down, it's just kind of like derpy and a little bit weird. It's kind of like just, I don't know. It's almost like it's shy. But I gotta force tame all these guys now, and we're gonna put them up against something else. All right, now we have 10 of these aliens, and they are going to fight 100 wild Tyrannosaurus Rex because, well, I want to do that, so why not? Either way, leave your comments down below. Let me know who you think is going to win. I think it's all on these Rexes right here because they do decent damage against, like, a normal vanilla creature, but I would not put this guy against anything in Genesis at all because no matter how much health it has, it does not have the damage to back it up. Really needs that damage buff, really needs to do more damage, but I mean, for now, what it's doing, I think I could take on these Rexes because it has so much health. It's gonna be a case of like, I'm gonna do a little bit of damage to you, and you're gonna do a little bit of damage to me. That might be moderately more, but I have way more health than you, so it doesn't. I'll outlast you in the long run. It's not more of a short term like boom, you're dead. It's like, okay, hit me 100 times, I'll hit you like 5,000 or something like that. I don't know, something. You get the idea. Get out of my face. All right, you guys, you need. Oh wow, look at that. They're killing them already, so they're a little bit stronger than I initially thought, but. Okay, maybe they're a lot stronger than I thought because they're throwing bodies around, but I mean, I feel like a creature like this should have some crazy health and do some crazy amounts of it never gets old. Seeing bodies fly across the map never ever gets old. I feel like it should do more damage to be proportional to health because like I feel like I don't know if you guys agree with this or not, but like the Genesis creatures, I think add a new level of difficulty to the game, and I think they are currently the staple of success to the mods on this game. I think they are a testament to what mod developers can really do because we all know the Genesis mod is perhaps the greatest mod that has ever hit ARK, and it's really shown the capability that some of these skilled mod developers have. These things are dead. And I think they really set the standard for what the strength of a creature should be because, I mean, it makes things challenging for people in ARK, and people want to challenge because vanilla is just so easy now. Well, not grinding stuff because it's not really fun to grind stuff, but like it's so easy to kill things, and just like when you get to a high tier and like get a max level Giga, that's it. You are king of the world and there is no one that can stop you. That's the worst part about vanilla. And then Genesis is the same way, yeah, but it's really hard to get to that point because you need to really beef up a creature before you can take out the wardens. Then you got to kill all the wardens, get all your stuff, get your hoobity waddy thing, your celestial, and then you have to go after the war chief. There is a mega boss that will one-shot the piss out of everything unless you have one of those hoobity-waddy thingies. But anyways, those alien Rexes basically destroyed the shit out of my army. I'm going to spawn in twice as many and see if that helps. All right, so now we have 250 of these wild Rexes, a little bit more than double what we had before. And we still have our original 10 Xenomorph Rexes. We're going to go ahead. Oh, by the way, I think someone else is working on a mod for the Xenomorph Rex. Someone kept on commenting about that, so keep me up to date on that too, because I'm going to compare this one and the one that's currently in production by the other mod developer. I'm going to see at the end of the day what one is a higher quality standard for you guys. But let's go ahead and get these guys into it. You Rex thingies need to get over there. Oh shit, there are so many Rexes getting into it. I gotta close out, or I gotta turn off my name tags. Why does that even make it lag? Like, it should not make the game lag to have name tags up. Maybe it's just an issue with the text. Maybe you're dead already? Oh, okay, all right. Maybe it's oh, you are beautiful. Wow, that one looks great. But maybe it's an issue with the text draw or something. I have no idea. They kind of look like they have giant mutant mushrooms on their heads right now. Like the very back end of it, I don't know. I'm gonna check out some of the other creatures because this is the Mystic mod pack. Let me just see if I have it on my thing. No, I don't. I have the AMC manager, but I'll leave a link to the mod in the description for you guys to check out if you want to check it out. This one is Mystic Academy Armageddon, which includes this Rex, but the spawn code is not public currently because, well, just not public currently. That's the only, I don't know why, but it's just not public. So you might have to contact the mod dev himself to try and get that spawn code, because I can't release it, and I'm assuming that it was given to me privately for reasons, I guess. I don't know, maybe there's more testing that needs to be done with this guy. But regardless, I'll spawn some other creatures in from this mod so you guys can see what they're all about, and possibly we'll get these guys to fight them, because they're seeming pretty freaking strong against base level creatures right now, and just like base vanilla creatures, really. Like 200 of these Rexes just died to 10 of these Xenomorph Rexes. So the alien species is definitely far more advanced and far stronger. So I went ahead and I spawned in this bear from the mod. His name is Epidurus, I think is how you say it. Epidaurus. Epidurus, I assume, is how you say it. This guy has some kind of artifact above his head, and it is a giant polar bear. I see like a yellow tint on the black of his mouth. I think it's some kind of reflection or something, or I'm not entirely sure what the deal is with that, but this guy looks pretty cool. It looks really fluffy, but it looks like he's also covered in like old newspapers that have been bleached, maybe have the ink bleached off. I don't know. You got a little tail going on there. I'm not sure what the deal is with the artifact, and I have zero idea why the artifact is there. Maybe it's a source of power. Maybe I don't know what the I don't know what the story is behind this mod. I don't know if there's some kind of like secret story behind it. And I noticed over here, you guys, I kind of messed up with that battle. I noticed over here we had one Xenomorph Rex backed into a corner. I don't know how the hell they got over here. They have like a private rave going on, and they've been getting into it, and I didn't even realize. But it looks like this Rex is gonna win. Let me just check his health real quick. Let's just see. See, he's gonna win. What does the damage upgrade to? Oh, okay, all right. So it does go proportional to all that stuff. So he's basically been buffed a little bit. Call him the alpha, guys. Let me off with that one little thing. There it is. You can see that yellow, plain as day. I'm not sure what that is. What is that? Good sir, stop moving. Let me see. Maybe it's Bear Grylls. He was dehydrated, and if you guys know Bear Grylls, you know what he had to do to hydrate himself. That's what I did there, bear. Yellow, hydrated. Yeah, I'm horrible with jokes, I know. Even Rye tells me I need to get new jokes. But anyways, I am going to let these guys run up here. I have a bunch of these Rexes down here. They're all going to run up, attack the polar bear right here. And let's see who wins that one. I have not respawned these alien creatures either. He reminds me of one of the Genesis creatures, actually. This guy does remind me of one of those. All right, bud. You got, guys, attack. There you go. See? Really low aggro range. Really, really low aggro range. I don't know how much damage he's going to do. I feel like he has like a red glow coming from him. What the hell? Maybe he's super pissed? Dude, what the hell? All these Rexes came out of nowhere. They're gonna try and help out their brother from another mother, I guess. We got a straight up street fight going on here. Come on, look at this. They're all gonna ambush from behind. Those Rexes are way too slow. Hey guys, come on, run up, get to the Xenomorph Rex and do your thing. And now, oh wow, that bear is holding its own. I'm really surprised. I'm genuinely surprised it's holding its own against those things. Did it kill any of them? I don't think it killed any of them, no. These guys are like holding down the fort right here. Like 2 of them were like, screw this, we gotta hold this off. No, 3 of them. I like how they did that. They're trying to keep the back entrance like closed off, but all these Rexes are still alive. Like, it's like an endless supply of Rexes. I really need a mod that's like a crate that you put down and it auto spawns creatures, like 1 T-Rex every second, and you can have an infinite line of T-Rexes just running to a target location. That would be the greatest mod I would ever have. This bear is only on 74% health, and these guys are dropping pretty fast in health. Like, a lot of them are, I think only one of them are really taking damage. I think this guy does mostly single target damage. What are you guys doing over here? Like, are you still not done fighting? And that's all she wrote for the bear. Look at that. It's down, it's gone, its body was completely and totally destroyed. All right, I want to check these Rexes out too. This guy's like the Silver Surfer's cousin. Dude, I gotta ride this guy. Obviously, we have this awesome thing right here. This guy looks like the Syntech Rex, except it has a purple glow. And I would argue this thing looks a lot nicer than the Syntex Rex Glow green thingy or whatever, but it's just because I like the color more. And then obviously this direwolf looks cool as hell. Mystic direwolf, which it definitely does look mystical and pretty freaking cool. I really like the color pattern on this guy. But either way, I want the Silver Surfer Rex, so hell yeah. Look at this guy. What do you have? 6,000 health, base damage. Okay, so you don't really have anything special going on, but you're incredibly shiny. Can I bet I could see my player in this, could I? You see that? Right there. Right there where my crosshairs are. That is such a cool thing. Look at that. Oh my god, I love that. Holy shit. But yeah, this is the Silver Surfer Rex. I wanted to check this guy out. Let's see. How much health do you have? You have 86% health. What if I bite you? 70%. So, oh wow, this guy does a lot of damage though. So I mean, it doesn't have that much health, but it definitely does damage to back up the fact that it doesn't have as much health, and it leveled up too. Cool. Is this guy like it looks like he's skidding around a little bit. What about this boa? What does this look like? Oh, hi, you're being textured, aren't you? Well, that's embarrassing. That's like walking in on someone while they're changing. That was a little bit awkward. I guess I'll just act like that didn't happen. And finally here, holy shit, this guy's fast. Oh my god, can you breathe fire? Shit, can you ever breathe fire? Oh my, whoa. Dude, you gotta calm down with that fire. Holy shit, look at that. That is vicious as hell. How much damage do you, Dragon Beta? 128,000 health, 253,000 damage. Where's my training dummy? I'm gonna see how much damage that fire attack does. Really? I can't see how much damage you do? 5,000. Wow, you do decent damage. Oh my god, this guy could... This would be like a weaker version of a badass creature. Too bad I can't see how much damage that fire breath does, but I'm willing to bet it does a lot. Let me just try one last time. Nope, nothing. Nope, nothing at all. But this guy right here, damn, I can really roast these Rexes though. But anyways, you guys, I'm gonna end that video off right there. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, make sure you smash the crap out of that like button. Every single like helps this channel a ton, and I appreciate it a ton. Give me your feedback on the Mystic mod and the Xenomorph Rex. My opinion on this Rex currently, well, it's not done, and I would not recommend it in its current state, but in the future it will have its own model. From what I've been told by the developer, will be its own creature. So guys, remember the Indominus Rex and how that started out. Its frail roots and then what it turned into. So I do have high hopes and I do have high expectations for this creature as well. But once again, you guys, I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you in the next video.
Well, that's great.